around. We got a guy who runs around, and we could have got Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew does the same as Kai Havertz.
Hello friends, welcome to DelSoka. My name is Delali Frank and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we are going to talk about Mohammed Kudus' deal to West Ham. I have updates for you where the deal has gotten to. Remember the last time I told you that he's going to do his medicals on Saturday. I'm going to tell you whether the medicals were successful or not. And we also talk about Ghanaian players who were in action over the weekend, especially those that played on Friday and Sunday. Antoine Semenyo seems to be shaky after he suffered a tackle that was too dangerous. Talk about Jordan Ayew, and then Arsenal fans are angry with Arteta because of something he's doing to Thomas Partey. We'll look at that too as well. But if it's your first time, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. So let's start off with Mohammed Kudus. So I'm sure you know. Now if you don't know, Kudus is gradually away from Ayew. He had a dramatic transfer period where top clubs showed interest. Brighton were more serious. Brighton had an agreement with Ayew. Kudus' side were struggling to have an agreement with Brighton. Ayew gave Kudus a 24-hour ultimatum to have an agreement with Brighton and Hove Albion. Kudus didn't. And then West Ham showed interest in Kudus, followed him for quite a while. And then finally, West Ham made the first bid, which was 43 million, was rejected. And then they increased it to 45 million, which was accepted by Ayew. And as a result of that, Kudus played his last CAF. Did I say CAF? No. His last UEFA game and went ahead to grant an interview and said that yes, he's moving from Ayew to West Ham. Earlier, then I brought you an update of the deal being confirmed and he scheduled to do his medicals on Saturday. So I'm here to confirm to you that Kudus has done his medical successfully in London. So as I'm speaking with you now, Kudus is actually in London to sign his contract. He has already done his medicals. The next stage is sign his contract. He's going to sign another. I understand that he's going to sign the contract today, which is Sunday, and then he's going to be officially unveiled. So what is left now is simply the unveiling of his signing. At this point, Kudus may be announced today or later. Someone say kata at least by Monday there. Kudus should be officially announced as a player of the Hammers. I'm pretty much excited. There's been a lot of divided opinion. Others think he would have been a better player for Brighton and Hove Albion. Others also feel he would have been a better player for for West Ham. Others also feel like he's not really up there, but I think others also say West Ham is a big club, bigger than Brighton. Others also say Brighton have been consistent in recent times. Brighton have a coach who can help him. The style that others also say that the style that West Ham plays will not really favor him. But football. Football, everybody will have their opinion. Everybody will say whatever they want to say. But, at the end of the day, we will see how the player shows up. But I am pretty much excited for him because it's a good move for him. A lot of things is going to change for Mohammed Kudus himself. And I'm sure that he's going to get the opportunity to play the football that will see him grow. Fingers crossed, Mohammed Kudus, he signed a deal up onto 2028, which is also subject to, that's a 5 years deal. That there's clauses that he can be extended. But I don't think Kudus will spend 5 years with West Ham. He's that good that he may move even after just 2 games. Let's talk about another Ghanaian, which is Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo scored a brilliant goal against Liverpool, and his side next game against Tottenham, he got the chance to start. Unfortunately for the Ghanaian, he suffered a tackle by Christian Romero, which was very dangerous. A tackle that is surprising that VAR, the referee, foul was not taken There was no card shown. Career-threatening tackle, but unfortunately, there was no penalization. His side lost 2-0, but that tackle meant that he was out of the game. As we are speaking now, there's no official information from his club, but if you watch this tackle, come on, it's pretty too dangerous. Pretty too dangerous for the young Ghanaian. And it's scary because the Black Stars is also preparing for an important African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and that's so like if a player goes through this, it becomes very, very disturbing and very worrying. So I am going to say that it's a tough period and the tackle is not good. We are hoping that when the updates come, it's not going to be a serious injury because Antoine is just coming out from another injury, and this time around he's going to a new one. It will be too dangerous for him. Fingers crossed for him. Hoping that finally when he comes out he will be all right. Let's talk about Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew is in fine form, continuing from where he left off. A brilliant player. Peter Drew says a brilliant player who wears number 9 but doesn't fight for the glory. This season has provided 2 assists so far for Crystal Palace. He provided another assist for Joachim Andersen when he scored the equalizer against Brentford. The game ended 1-1 and his assist was very crucial. He received the ball in the box, held on onto it, and then brought Andersen in and gave him a brilliant pass. I think Jordan is those players that really don't get the glory that they deserve because, in my opinion, he's a very brilliant footballer, but he doesn't really get the attention that he deserves. So Jordan Ayew was in action, got the assist, and then Thomas Partey. Arsenal played a 2-2 draw against Fulham at home. But Arsenal fans are not happy with Mikel Arteta because he's playing Thomas Partey at the right back. And Arsenal fans don't understand. Basically, Partey is one of the best ball passers in that Arsenal team. And playing him at the right side of your defense basically means you're not going to get the best out of him. Thomas plays at the right back. I think he played in the first game. It worked for him. So yeah, he was doing more. He tried to experiment more, tried to do, you know what I mean, continue from there. But it seems against West Ham it didn't work. Arsenal needs Partey in the middle to progress the ball, to give good passes. You bring in Declan Rice, which is good, but you don't play your best players out of position. I don't know what Mikel Arteta is trying to do, but at this point, it's becoming too dangerous for Arsenal. If they continue like this, their fans are not really happy. Their fans are not happy. They are not happy with how Arteta is playing because they want to win the league. And if it continues like this, obviously, I don't think it's going to be possible because the way things are going there and far more. So Arsenal fans are not happy with Arteta, but the way he's playing Thomas Partey. But let me know what you think. Personally, I've said it that when they started looking for Partey, he should have gone. He should have. That's what I think. But as of for today, we talked about Thomas Partey, we talked about Jordan Ayew, we talked about Antoine Semenyo, and then we also talked about Mohammed Kudus. My name is Delali Frank. As I always say, if it's your first time, hit on the subscription button. But until we meet again, bye-bye for now.